Hello everybody, thanks for tuning in today. We're going to be trying to turn a piece of Magnolia. I ain't never turned it as far as I know, any of this stuff. My friend Paul Venters brought this junk over to me the other day. It's about roughly 16 by 13 and 1.75 inches thick. And the moisture content's about 11%. So it's pretty good and dry. But I'm going to take it over here to the bandsaw and we're going to cut a circle out on it as big as we can and get to working on it. Alright, got a 12.5-inch circle. Got a bad spot there, but we'll work that out of it. So. Alright, I took it over to the drill press and we got us a woodworm hole drilled in it so we can put it on here. And it's got a little bit of warp in it. And we'll have to turn it out. It's pretty warped on the bottom. It's kind of rainbowed up this way, so we'll thought that would be a good place to make the bottom and get that mess out and that mess, and we'll see how it goes. I ain't got this fast so it don't wind me up in it. How to do it. Alright, we've got it shaped. I think it's how I want it, so I'm going to get it sanded. And got the recess in it. We'll flip it around and start working on the inside of it. It's got some pretty neat looking grain where the colors change here. Yeah, that there looks like a crack almost, but I don't guess it is. I might try that texturing tool and too, and put it around the recess, decorate it a little bit. Alright, from the inside of this recess to the top here was 1 5/8, so I'm going to try to cut down to about 1 3/8, and hopefully I don't mess it up and go through the bottom of it. So we'll get started on it. Alright, we just almost turned it too thin. Turned it down more than I intended on. I'm going to have to be real careful sanding it. I'm going to get sanded. I'm going to get a finish on it. So, the sides, I might need to thin the sides down some, but I'm kind of afraid to because I got the bottom too thin, so I guess I better leave it alone. Alright, there it is. It turned out pretty neato. I'm going to put some of this, I believe I'm going to put some Mahoney's walnut oil on it. And that wax stuff. So I'll put it right over here and let's put a little bit of that on here. Now, some of these lines I didn't get sanded out. And see where the chisel bounced around in there. I'm just going to leave that in there for some character because I just think it'll look pretty neat with some extra gouges in it. And I got some charcoal dust. I'm gonna rub around in that, let it, and just see how it does. See if it'll do kind of like glaze, just kind of darken that in this oil. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I got some of this stuff. Let's just see Now it does, I'm sure it's gonna be real messy. But just wanna try it out. It's food safe charcoal dust. So it'll be looking dirty, but it's really not dirty because you can think this stuff's used for making peels, charcoal peels. My wife got it. So far, I ain't never took one of them, but it's got some kind of health benefit. I've used this stuff in some epoxy, and I thought, well, I'm just gonna try this out. It's a good dark black color. All right, I got this thing finished up. It finished out at an 1.5 inches tall and 11 inches diameter. And I put that Mahoney's walnut oil on it with the wax, and I did the charcoal stuff in these grooves here. I had got it a little darker than I wanted, and I take an iron nozzle and I blowed a lot of it out. And after I did all this charcoal stuff, I just didn't know whether I liked it or not. But I do like how it laid in the little grooves and the markings and all, but I just wouldn't know if I would have liked it better without it. But anyway, let me know y'all's thoughts on this thing. Would you liked it better without the charcoal dust or with it? This wood's seemed to be a pretty dense wood, and it's a good heavy plate. Never had worked with it before, but I really enjoyed turning it. And I might see if I can get some more of this stuff and try some more of it out. Because I like it. I like to do a natural finish rather than putting that charcoal on it. I did put some oil back on it and rubbed it around, and that stuff is pretty much stuck where it stuck. So I guess it's stuck pretty good. But I reckon that's about it for today. Feel free to leave me a comment. Enjoy hearing from you, and I'll try to get something else going here before too long. Sometimes I just can't seem to get nothing going or get nothing done, but I'll eventually get something going. If you stay tuned here a little bit longer, I'll put some more pictures up of this thing out here in the sunshine, and I'll see you later. Y'all have a good one.